Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Going to get into Alberto Puello and Sandor Martin in what should be a really good fight. Before we get into that, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. My dog wants in on the conversation. Come here, Canoli. Follow me up on social media, 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. Also, guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticket below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Gets you the lock of the week. Gave you all 2 locks of the week. So I gave you all 2 locks this week too. So make sure to get in on it. Also, next week, okay, guys, join the Patreon. 2 locks this week. I gave you all 2 locks. Both are going to hit. Hit our lock last week. We hit it a week before. We've been on a roll. We hit it every week. Also, guys, head on over. You also have access to the Discord. The Discord gives you all the updated props. I give you the updated props, and I give you live betting advice too. Like last week, I gave y'all Bivol at the end of 6. At the end of 6, I said take Bivol. It was plus 180, and that hit on the money line on DraftKings. It was plus 180. I told you guys to take that. If you listened, you made some money. You made good money on that. You got plus 180. All right, let's get into. Well, I'm sorry, you got to pay the bills. Head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar. It's a meal in your pocket. The world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces the meal while on the move and stores for years. Get you travel autonomy and freedom back. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's the Carnival Bar. The nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, after you guys do that, head on back over to YouTube, Texas Boxing Scene. Head on over to Texas Boxing Scene. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. All right, let's get into today's show. Let's get into it. Great show for you today. Alberto Puello, southpaw, rangy, fast, controls range really well. He controls range with his jab and then scores with the right hand. It's basic, it's simple, it's effective. I think he's one of the most underappreciated, underrated, undervalued fighters in the world. He's simple, straightforward, he's basic, and it works. He doesn't have much pop. But he picks his shots nicely. He's wide. He works his way. If you get on the inside, he works his way on the inside, gets out, gets back to his range. He controls distance, controls range, and fights on his terrain. He keeps the fight where he wants to keep it. Back foot guy, but will establish himself. There are times he'll sit in the pocket and he will beat you to the punch. He'll make you miss. He's good. He's good at what he does. It's not the most entertaining or he's not the most entertaining fighter in the world by any means. So I got a bunch of crap going on. He's not the most entertaining fighter, but he's really effective at what he does, which is controlling range, picking his spots to fight, making you miss, getting out of range. He's a master at hit and not get hit. Throws nice straight shots down the pipe. Slip shots pretty well. He's a safety first technician. He's not easy to hit. He can make you miss. He gives you angles. He throws you different angles, different looks. Like I said, he can handle himself on the inside. He can handle himself in the exchanges, and then he gets to safety and he controls you with the jab on the outside. He doesn't look like that much, but he's really hard to beat. Decent volume, not a huge volume guy, but decent volume. He's not going to win rounds or give rounds away on volume. He may win rounds in this fight. The volume, though. He may outwork Martin. Can fight, like I said, he can fight his way out of the phone booth and get to where he wants to be. He can keep you at range. He's got quick hands, quick reflexes, mixes up head and body really well. Quite accurate from long range. You know, he's got that sniper, but he does show up, and he needs to stay off the rope. If you can get him on the rope, you can win rounds because he'll show up and just absorb shots and just give rounds away. So you got to stay off the ropes. That's the one downside of showing him. Sandor Martin. Another southpaw. He's more front foot than Puello. He will come forward in this fight. I suspect him to come forward. But he prefers to be up the back foot too. But we've seen as he fought lesser competition, he's been off the front foot. Now, Puello is the best. No, he's not the best guy, but Puello is not lesser competition. He's better than the guy he's fought recently. He's fought two times in Italy since the Teofimo Lopez fight, and he's fought predominantly off the front foot. Puello is better than these guys, but Puello is not going to come forward. So someone's going to have to come forward, and Sandor Martin Sandor Martin is willing to do that a little bit more. He's a little unorthodox, a little awkward. He throws from a variety of angles. He's got excellent feet. He's got sharp skills. He can cut off the ring. He can do a lot of things well. He's not a puncher, but his awkward kind of shots land without you seeing them, and that makes him more impactful. There's not a ton on the punches, but he throws them from a barrage of angles, weird angles, different angles, and they catch you when you don't see them coming. And the shots that hurt the most are the shots you don't see coming. So even if they're not as powerful, there's not as much stank on them, they are effective. He's sneaky, quick, and twitchy. He's a better athlete than you may think. He may be the better athlete in the ring. He doesn't look that way. He doesn't look like much, but he's sneaky fast, sneaky twitchy. He's good. He loads up a bit on his shot sometimes. If he's got you, if he thinks he has you, he does load up on shots. He disguises his shots and he keeps them coming. You know, like I said, he'll throw the right hand double and put a wide left behind it. You know, he does interesting like a double left hook and throw a right double right hook himself, a double right hook and put a left hand behind it. He'll do things like that. Good combination puncher. He can make you miss. He's there's a little bit slippery. He's at his best on the back foot. Like I said, excellent feet, quick jab, excellent timing. He's just tricky. He's tricky. Tio jumped in and out, and he didn't work behind the jab. Puello's going to work behind the jab, and that's why I think Puello's speed is going to affect him more than Tio did. Tio just kind of trying to bum rush him and try to just head movement his way in and lunge in, and he kept getting caught. But he's got good head movement, good anticipation, and he's hard to hit. He's a tricky guy, and this is a tricky fight to pick. And I think Puello edges it out. I think Puello outworks him. I think Puello has the better jab. I just think Puello is just a little bit better. I'm not uber confident in this pick, so I'm going to show you what I do like in this fight. I'm going to pick Puello. All right, but there's other bets I like better. All right, I'm going to show you what they are. Puello, minus 130. Not a bad bet. Over 10.5, I love this. And the other bet I like was a prop, knockdowns. Where is it? Total knockdowns, under 1.5. Okay? So let's kind of recap this. All right. Over 10.5 rounds, minus 550. So we're going to break this bet up into 3 bets. All right. Whatever your normal bet is, bet half of that, half of that, half of that. All right. Puello money line I like, and then Puello under 1.5 knockdown. So these are the 3 bets I like. I'm doing this one. 50. Put 50 cents in. Lose my brain. 50. 50. A $50 bet is going to make you $9 on this. A $50 bet is going to make you $38. That's $48. And then $13 is 48, 58, 61. $150 bet's going to make you $61. I think these are all safe. Puello money line, I like it a lot. But that's the bet I like least. Honestly, I would leave that off. These other 2 bets are just better. Over 10.5 and under 1.5 knockdown. Just making money on that. If you want me to pick a winner, I would give you Puello. But I think both of these bets, over 10.5 and under 1.5 knockdowns, are great bets to make for your parlay. I would build my parlay around under 1.5 knockdowns. I would absolutely build my parlay around that. I think it's safe. I think it's good. I think it's effective. A parlay with this, Tank Davis by knockdown, and Kurt Walker, let's say, is a tremendous parlay. It's plus money. It's going to hit, and it's beautiful. So that's what I got for you guys. I really like the under 1.5 knockdowns. I like the over 10.5 rounds, and I like Puello on the money line a little bit less, but I would bet that. Let me know. Did I not share this with you? Let me share this again. These are the 3 bets that I like. Sorry about that. Over 10.5, minus 550. Puello money line, minus 130. And under 1.5 knockdowns, minus 380. I would build my parlay around the under 1.5 knockdowns or over 10.5. I like them both. Whatever one you like better, just go with it. It's a good bet. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing blog at all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, so you can consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. It is June 26th. Oh, what am I saying? It's February 28th. It's February 28th at 6:26 p.m. It's February 28th, 2025. From Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.